This is episode 174 of Pausing on the Prophets, and today we are looking at Isaiah 29, verses 9 through 12. And Isaiah writes, "Be delayed and wait. Blind yourselves and be blind. They become drunk, but not with wine. They stagger, but not with strong drink. For the Lord has poured over you a spirit of deep sleep. He has shut your eyes, the prophets. He has covered your heads, the seers. The entire vision will be to you like the words of a sealed book, which, when they give it to the one who is literate, saying, 'Please read this,' he will say, 'I cannot, for it is sealed.' Then the book will be given to the one who is illiterate, saying, 'Please read this,' and he will say, 'I cannot read.'" Chapter 29 has been a back and forth of good news, bad news. Now we return to the bad news. While it is true that God will intervene and protect his people from ultimate destruction, currently the prophets, the people who are supposed to speak truth and encourage the people toward faithfulness, are unconcerned about the Lord's work. And therefore they will be unable to see God clearly, unable to warn the people. The prophets have chosen to ignore God, and now the consequences are that they cannot hear God at all. Choices have consequences. Choosing to ignore God and harden one's heart toward his word results in an inability to hear what God is saying. We choose disobedience, and God chooses to let us suffer the consequences of that disobedience. For example, as Pharaoh hardened his heart, God hardened it further, letting him see the end result of spurning God, which is death. Paul speaks of similar consequences in Romans 1. Men refused to acknowledge God and give thanks, and then God gave them over to their own desires and the consequences of those desires. Therefore, may we keep a soft heart toward God and his word, and seek by his Spirit to walk according to his ways and not our own.